Yeah, no, we need a little fresh juice for these good vibes. I got some celery juice. You'd think it's tea, but it's juice. What's up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to Let's Talks Vibes. I hope you are feeling positive and I hope that you are loving yourself. And if you are not, then stay tuned for the whole episode because I'm all about self-love. I inspire self-love. And I talk to you guys about self-love because self-love is awesome. Self-love is beautiful. And you should be loving yourself. Cheers to self-love. So let's get straight into it now. Why I haven't posted in a cool minute. I didn't post all of July, and prior to July I wasn't posting a week here and a week there. I feel like reflecting, I realized that it was because I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't feeling inspired, I wasn't feeling creative, so I just wouldn't post, and I don't like to post just to post. I love inspiring you guys. I love helping you guys out. I love talking the vibes. But if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. If you're not feeling something, then you're not feeling it. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't force anything. Instead, sit back, reflect, work on yourself, practice self-love, practice self-care, and the creativity will come to you. Because the creativity is within you, but it's just, who knows? You're probably just lacking some rest. You're lacking some nutrition. You got to check what you're eating. You're lacking whatever it is that you're lacking. You got to work on that. Maybe it's the inspiration. You need to find that inspiration within. You need to spark that light up again. You need to probably try out something new and then just, spark up your creativity again. So I wasn't feeling all creative and stuff like that. So I wasn't posting like that. In July though, I did post short little videos, not a long episode, but short little videos that I posted on Instagram and TikTok and here on YouTube as shorts. And I kind of like that. I feel like if I don't feel inspired a week where I don't feel like filming a long episode, I might just do little short ones like that. I kind of liked it. But who knows? So prior to July, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling creative. And I said, you know what? Since July is my birthday month, I'm going to give myself a break for the full month. I'm not going to film, which I ended up filming the short videos, but I'm not going to film for Let's Talks Vibes. I'm going to rest. I'm going to try out new things and see if, the spark comes up or just see what it is that I need to figure out. Practice self-love, practice self-care, and then I'll come back to it because I don't want to force it. I don't want it to seem forced. I know what I can talk about and I have topics written down. I have a list of what I want to talk about, but I wasn't feeling it. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to talk about those topics at that time. So I just don't want to force it, like if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. And you guys shouldn't either. If you don't feel like doing something where you don't feel creative enough or you don't have the energy to do it, then don't do it because you probably do need some rest and you don't want to half-ass it. And you don't want to not invest your all into it, your full energy, your full mind, body, and soul into it. I did feel some type of way because I wasn't posting, and I said maybe I should just do a little explanation episode of why I'm not going to post for a cool minute. But I inspire you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. The support and the love that I receive from you guys. And just those messages from you guys telling me that I inspire you guys, that I helped you guys out in some way, that you guys learned so much from me, from my experiences. And I love that. I love you guys so, so much. And I love helping you guys out. I'm glad that you guys are here. My podcast is about self-love. It's all good vibes. It's not chisme, it's not drama, it's nothing negative like that. I'm all about positivity. I'm glad you guys are here and I'm glad you guys take the time out of your life to actually get some education, to get some inspiration, and to learn something that you will benefit from instead of just looking at podcasts about chisme or drama or whatever. Which, hey, if you do that, okay, that's good for you. But, that's not what I do, And if you do watch podcasts, whether it's any podcast, vlogs, whatever, you might think it's all easy from your side, as a watcher, as a consumer, you're consuming this content. And you might think it's easy to create because it looks easy. You look at this video and you're like, they just put it together. But there's so much that goes into filming an episode, filming a vlog, you have to film it, and then there's the editing, and then just like drafting and all that stuff. It's a lot, you guys. It's really a lot from the creator point of view, from the creating side. And there was a point where like I was also a consumer too, instead of creating. I feel like a lot of the consumers, when I say consumers, I'm meaning like the people that watch content, that consume content a lot. You guys expect a lot from the creator. You guys get so invested that you want more, you want to know more about that person, and you just expect them to post. We still go through things. We go through things. Life happens. We don't really need to give any type of explanation. Nobody needs to give any type of explanation for what they are doing, for what they are not doing, for what they are going through, because you just want to deal with it on your own. You want to give your full attention to you. And you guys, I have the puppies here, so she's like barking. My bad if you guys can hear her. You expect the uploads, you expect an explanation, and I'm explaining to you guys just for educational purposes too. I did take a break because I needed to practice self-love and self-care, and I'm gonna explain how by trying out new things I got that spark again, and I got inspired, and I was like, you know what, I truly miss my peeps. I miss talking to you guys. And especially if you're going through problems, internal problems, you need to fix something internally, take the time to take yourself into consideration. Take the time to fix whatever it is that's going on. Take the time to practice self-love and self-care, to see what's going on inside. Take the time to spend time alone. Okay, that's the time where you really should focus on yourself, and you should hang out with yourself, spend some time alone, talk to yourself, journal, meditate. Like, what's going on? What do you need? What do you need to provide yourself? Like, what's going on? From the consumer point of view, it's very easy to consume. You just watch the content. But from the creating point of view, from the creators, it's not so easy. But I mean, I love to do it. Either way, I wasn't creating episodes for List Talks Vibes, but I was still creating other things that inspired me. And I realized that I missed talking the vibes. I missed coming on here on List Talks Vibes. I missed you guys. So like I said, I still was creating. You guys, I have so many accounts. I have my main accounts. I have List Talks Vibes, List Talks Bugs, my makeup page. So I have a lot of things going on. And I was still creating. And I still wanted to inspire. I still wanted to do List Talks Vibes. So what I did was I went on Threads, which I already had an account. I have a Threads account for List Talks Vibes, which you should go follow. Go follow it right now. And I have a Threads account for my main account, like for me, for Listopia. They're different, but kind of similar in a way. I feel like it's still me, like it's me, it's my vibes. But on List Talks Vibes, I'm more on self-love stuff, self-care, self-improvement, self-development, growth, positive change, positivity, good vibes. That's the stuff that I, thread about. So I went on Threads, and I wasn't that consistent on it before, but I got super consistent during this break, basically from YouTube, from filming the long episodes. And I liked it, you guys. I got so invested into it. I liked that whole aspect of, like, it's writing in a way, so it's kind of like journaling. So I was like journaling my thoughts, but sharing it with you guys and helping you guys out. And you guys, let me fucking tell you that I was threading all day, every day on my main account and on List Talks Vibes. And I got invited to the bonus program. I know, I got invited to the bonus program. I seen that people were getting invited. I didn't know that you can join the bonus program on Threads, which I have done on Instagram, but I haven't done it on Threads. I thought I didn't have enough followers, but who knows, whatever. I got invited for both accounts, and I was like, dude, say no more. I was already posting so much every day. I was threading every day. That's just an incentive, like, I'm gonna get paid to thread. Fuck yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I actually loved to do it. There was so much stuff I was talking about. And you guys, threading was one of the things that really inspired me to come back to List Talks Vibes, because I was talking about being sober, abusing alcohol. I was talking about tree, weed. I was talking about coke. People think it's a game. Like, it's just so crazy how their mindset works. You know, I mean, my mindset was kind of there before. My mindset has grown a lot. People like still don't realize it's just so common sense. Alcohol is poison. Like, you're escaping on the weekends instead of trying to build that life that you truly want, that you deserve. Instead, you're poisoning yourself. Hang out with people that you call friends that are really probably not your fucking friends. And I was like, wow, this is exactly why I started List Talks Vibes. And you know what? I'm like, those people that joke about it are the ones that probably need the most help, the ones that are struggling the most, but make a joke out of it. That's why, you know how I've said how I don't do it. I'm just kidding. Is because you're not kidding. You actually, like, you mean it, you know? Or you're trying to hide something. Like, you say something serious, but it's like, oh, you're just joking. Which, no, you're not. You know, you're hiding something. But that's not my issue. And of course, I received hate. I received hate on Threads, but I received a lot of love as well. Honestly, you guys, I love Threads. It's like a little journal, to be honest. I literally write down whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm feeling, and what I feel will actually help you guys out. I talk about being sober, how sober changed my mindset, how with being sober, I was capable to love myself. I wasn't under no influence. I was here in the present, and I was actually feeling and thinking, and I was like, I need to love myself. Like, I'm not feeling good. I need to do something to feel good. You're just kind of writing down your thoughts, you know? And I mean, I don't give a fuck about what other people say, about what they think. So I just do it, you know? And I know you might be like, fuck, are people going to like this or they're not? But who cares? Just do it, you know? Being on Threads, I was like, and on any social media platform, you never know who you're going to inspire. You never know who needs your advice. Even if it's just one person, your experience, the shit that you have been through can actually help out somebody. Everybody goes through different things, but people go through similar situations and similar things. Sometimes that's all somebody needs, somebody to relate to, you know, like, oh, I get you. And it feels good. And it's a complete stranger, you know, that you actually relate to instead of like family, people you thought were your friends. And you get so much support from complete strangers. Like, being on Threads, I have learned a lot and it has really inspired me, and I have so many stuff I want to talk about. To be honest, I was talking a lot about being sober because this July was my second birthday being completely sober. It just made me reflect a lot, and that's where I started threading a lot about being sober, about not drinking anymore, and everything that it has taught me, how I have grown. I'm just like, you know what? I think I just need to talk about this some more. And it was just crazy, you guys, how people think it's such a joke when it really isn't, when there's people struggling out there. You know, whether you have been drinking heavily for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, you're still abusing of alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Whether you have been sober for 1, 5, 10 years, you're still sober, and I'm proud of you for being sober no matter the amount of time. Like, it just gets better. Life gets better. You get better. And it just gets happier. You know, you just have to start loving yourself after. It's not so much about working towards being sober, about quitting something, but about gaining something, gaining your true self. I wanted to try out Threads, and I actually liked it. I needed to try out Threads. I needed to start threading. I needed to be consistent, because that's how I was going to get inspired. Who knew I would get inspired through Threads? And there was just so many benefits that came from threading. I call it threading because it's threads, so you're threading, you know? Like, I got inspired, and you guys, I was able to join the bonus program. There's people that are getting paid like $5,000 on the bonus program. For both accounts separately, I'm going to get paid $500. And that was for like 60 threads, and each one had to get like 750 views. After that, it was a little incentive, you know, but it was also just motivational, also, and very inspiring, because I was just threading. You know, I was talking about different topics. I saw which ones got more engagement, which ones got more views. So I said, okay, maybe I should focus on this. Like, people want to learn more about this. People want to know more about this. People are actually engaging with this topic, with being sober, with self-love, with positivity. And that's what I focused on after. There was some threads that got flagged, you know, where they took them down. And it's like, it's people hating because I'm telling you, it was so much hate I got. Like, I know for the word weed, I wouldn't put the whole word. Like, I'd put the little stars in the middle, right? There was the other ones that I put coke because it's just like coke, you know, I didn't put cocaine. I feel like if I put cocaine, then it'd get flagged. With those, like, people were just like, there was so much hate, you know. But you guys, that doesn't stop me, and that shouldn't stop you either. Hate should not stop you, because if I stopped, I wouldn't have finished the bonus program. I wouldn't get the $500. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, those negative people are not paying my bills. I'm paying my own bills. They have no fucking say in anything. You know, you think, I mean, just negativity does not affect me nowadays at all. But I know for a lot of you guys, you think about that. If you want to go into content creating, you think about, what are people going to think? What are they going to say? You're focusing on a negative, engaging with the negative, which is just going to bring you more negativity, and it makes you feel some type of way. It might make you feel mad, and you might want to, you know, clap back and respond to that with negativity. And it's like, no, you don't want to do that. You do not want to engage with negativity. Don't deal with it. That's the way to deal with it, by not dealing with it. They need healing, okay? They are projecting their insecurities onto you. Like, I'm living my best life. You should be living your best life. People hate because I'm sober. Like, you guys, like, one of them is like, wow, you are such a quitter. That was like one comment that I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, I don't get mad or nothing, but I laugh, and I'm like, I'm not gonna respond to somebody that's not at my maturity level. Like, these people might be some grown ass man, grown ass woman talking like a boy, you know, a young teenager. You're really going to call me a quitter because I quit doing alcohol, smoking weed, and doing coke? Like, who the fuck says that? You know, like, who says that? I get it. You know, if you quit, like, your dreams and that, but quitting that doesn't make you a quitter. You know, like, it's just ridiculous, to be honest. I'm glad I quit those things. That doesn't make me a fucking quitter. Like, what the fuck, you're gonna... Whatever. You guys get the picture. That was one of the repeated comments that would come up almost like in every thread. But I let it be. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm doing me. I'm way happier sober, and I'm loving myself to the fullest and actually taking care of myself. I give a fuck about my health, okay? I give a fuck about my body. I'm not trying to poison myself. I'm not trying to hurt myself. I was reading. You guys know I'm in my reading era. I don't know if I have done a video on me being in my reading era. I might do an episode about that. Just how it's just been so amazing reading, and it has really changed me. You know, like, it's just so much about books. Like, you guys, it has brought up, like, seriously, reading books has brought up trauma, where I'm like, okay, I need to work on that, and I have been working on that. It's just, oh, I'm gonna make an episode for that. But I've been just trying out new things. You know, I've been creating content for, like, my main TikTok, my main pages, getting creative with it, trying out new things, stepping out of my comfort zone, seeing what I like to do. You know, and it's been really fun, really fun. I have been really enjoying myself, cooking videos, you know, juicing, just me having fun with me. You know what I'm saying? And did you guys notice the mug that I am drinking from? If you guys are watching this, you guys can see it. If you can't watch this, go watch the episode so you guys can see it. But you guys, I created some mugs. Like, look at this. Look at how cute this is. I have been wanting to do this for a cool minute now, but I didn't know, like, what, you know, like, what to put on the mugs, or if I made totes, what to put on the totes. And after, I'm like, dude, I should put quotes from my videos, things I say, like, real as shit, you know, and things that have gotten the most likes that people really liked. And this, I mean, this is one of my things that I say all the time. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else, because it's true. I went with this quote because I love this quote. It's just a reminder of self-love. I put it in a mug because I know when I eat, I pray and I give thanks for the food that I'm eating, for all the ingredients that I was blessed with in order to make that food, that delicious, healthy food. Even when I drink my juices, I say a little prayer so they can help me heal, so they can help me detox my body and just give me the energy that I need I'm very much like that. I don't know if you guys are like that. And especially when I'm cooking, if I'm cooking in a bad mood, I'm going to consume that food. I'm going to consume that negative energy, that bad mood. And it's just going to be a cycle. I'm just going to be in a bad mood. But if I cook in a good mood, full of positivity, and just thinking great stuff, thinking growth, like I'm going to consume that. I'm going to consume all those positive vibes. And that's why I put it in a cup, because that way you see it and you read it. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. And you start thinking about it. Like, do I really love myself? Maybe I should start loving myself. How can I start loving myself? What do I need to do? How am I feeling? And I also did this one especially because a lot of people don't know what real love is. They have mistaken love for people pleasing, for just not wanting to be alone. A lot of you guys don't know what real love is, and that's because you don't love yourself. You might say you love your partner, your family, your friends, but if you don't love yourself, you don't love them. You can't love others and not love yourself. You have to love yourself in order to love others, because you will know how it feels. You will know what that true love feels, how good it feels, and you'll just, you will just love. Love comes from within. Yeah, love can come from other people. You can love other people, but love is within you. You're love, I'm love. Cheers to love. Cheers to self-love. I have this one and I have the other one, the fuck being nice one, that goes a little like, fuck being nice. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You're probably out here being nice to the whole world, to everybody else, except yourself. And it's not literally like start being mean, stop being nice, but it's just a reminder to start being nice to yourself, because you probably are being nice to everybody else instead of yourself. I know I was like that. It was hard for me to stop being nice to others. I was so nice to others. I was pouring everything to others, time, energy, all of me to others, because I didn't have boundaries. I was a people pleaser. I couldn't say no. It was hard. I would feel drained from that. I had no time, no energy for me. I'd go help out all these people and I'd come back just feeling drained. I didn't want to do anything. And I'd feel some type of way, kind of mad towards them. But I was more mad towards me. I was mad at myself because I was just allowing myself to go through that, to feel drained. I didn't like feeling like that. And I had to change. I had to change. It wasn't them. It was me. So it's not them, it's you. You need to fix that. You need to set the boundaries. You need to start saying no. The cups are on sale on Shopify. I'm going to leave the link down in the description box. And you guys can also get them through TikTok Shop. But on TikTok Shop, I only have the mugs. On my Shopify, I also have a tote with the fuck being nice quote. Let me know if I should put this quote on a tote. And I do also have an acrylic cup with some roses, because I love flowers. I love roses. But let me know if I should put the quotes on the acrylic cups. So make sure to check them out. This is also a thing that I have been wanting to do. And I tried it out. And I love it. And I really hope you guys love it too. It's more to just a quote in the cup, like I explained. You're going to consume good vibes, and I hope it really helps you change your mindset, change your mood, brighten up your mood, make you feel positive, and hopefully inspires you to start loving yourself, to start practicing self-love and start practicing self-care. And this is pretty much it. This is why I haven't posted, because I have been trying out new things. I was lacking inspiration, I was lacking creativity, and I had to find that from within by trying out new things, by getting out of my comfort zone. Like, you guys, setting up the Shopify account was not easy. I had to do so much research, look at videos, go on Google, and I finally got it. But it was fun. Like, I had fun, and I'm going to continue to have fun. You know what I'm saying? We'll see where it goes. But you guys, I really, really love you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. And I hope that if you are going through a similar situation where you're lacking creativity, where you just don't know what to do next, you feel stuck, take some time for yourself, okay? Get some rest, practice self-love, practice self-care. Get out of your comfort zone, but really be alone, you guys. Like, be alone. Being alone, hanging out by yourself is important to growth. You can be alone but not feel lonely. If you say, oh, I'm feeling lonely, you're going to feel lonely. But you can be alone and not feel lonely. I mean, I believe I'm never alone. I'm with God. I'm with my inner child. I'm with my soul. So I'm never alone. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch, listen to this episode. Make sure to go check out my mugs, you guys. Go get your mug. Start saying those positive words of affirmations and start switching that negative mood, that negative mindset, those negative feelings to positivity, my peeps. It's time to be positive. It's time to love yourself. It's time to try out new things. It's time to grow. I'm really excited to be back. Are you guys excited that I'm back? I'm really excited. I have so many topics that I want to talk about. And I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be speaking the good vibes to help you guys, to inspire you guys. Don't forget to speak good vibes to yourself and speak good vibes to others. And remember, if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Cheers, my peeps. Bye.